What's going on, everyone? LA Sports back with another video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the Toronto Raptors assistant coach Adrian Griffin, as he will no longer be the Raptors assistant coach, as he has landed a head coaching job with the Milwaukee Bucks. That's a big time job, one of the most desirable jobs in the NBA, and Adrian Griffin was able to land the job. Now, a report came out that Giannis Antetokounmpo had a big part in bringing on Adrian Griffin, and he really liked him. He was one of their top candidates and top options. Adrian Wojnarowski came out with the report first. He said ESPN sources the Bucks are planning to hire Toronto Raptors assistant Adrian Griffin as the franchise's next head coach. Sides are progressing on terms of an agreement. Shams Charania said, after Nick Nurse pulled out of the process, the Milwaukee Bucks are deciding between Adrian Griffin, Toronto Raptors assistant, and Golden State assistant Kenny Atkinson for the franchise next head coach. Griffin is gaining traction in the process, so obviously Griffin was Milwaukee's top choice, and that's what they got. I really thought it would be Nick Nurse, and I think this hurts the Raptors. I really do think, that Raptors needing to still find their head coach. I think whoever they would bring in, I think Adrian Griffin would have a big, kind of helping hand. I think he's a really good coach, and I always feared losing Adrian Griffin. He's a great assistant. In my opinion, he was probably the top assistant in the league. He's just the guy that I never wanted the Raptors to lose. But of course, I knew they were going to have to lose him at some point. He wasn't going to be an assistant forever. And now he's getting a shot with the Bucks. So I'm happy for him. So congratulations to him. He's a great guy. A lot of players like him. And for Milwaukee and Giannis, they've never really been able to have success against the Raptors. So if you can't beat them, why not bring them aboard? So they bring in Adrian Griffin, who definitely had a massive part in the Raptors' series victories over the Bucks, and Giannis probably saw the way he coaches, he liked it, and he wanted him to be the next coach of the Bucks, and he wants to work with him to get the Bucks to their next championship. Now, Adrian Griffin's going to be a tremendous head coach in this league, and I wish him nothing but the best, but it's just hard that he's going within the conference where Milwaukee's a team that on a night-to-night basis I'm not cheering for to win as a Raptor fan. You're hoping they lose so you can, pass them in the standings. But nonetheless, I think for Adrian Griffin, this is a big, big stepping stone for him and a huge, huge moment. Now, looking at Adrian Griffin's past, he's been working under some great coaches. So, I really believe, there's no doubt about it, I think he's going to make for a great head coach. I think he's going to be very successful in the NBA. He's 48, so he's not young, but he's not old. So, he's got that, he's got that kind of mid-school vibe. It's not new school, it's not old school. He's been coaching for a long time. He's been an assistant in the NBA since 2008, and he's never had a year off. He started off with the Milwaukee Bucks as an assistant in 2008 to 2010, and then for 5 seasons he was the Chicago Bulls assistant before moving to Orlando, OKC, and then 2018 with the Raptors as the assistant. He, of course, won an NBA title with the Raptors. He's an NBA champion. He beat the Bucks that year in the Eastern Conference Final. So I guess that's where really the Raptors, where Giannis really said, I like the style of play here. He said it a million times about Nick Nurse, about the Raptors coaching staff. That's one of the toughest to play against. So I think he's really looking for, some of that and to try to bring that to his own team. So it'll be interesting. He's worked under Nick Nurse for 5 years. So he knows what it's about. He's definitely a smart guy. He is capable of being a head coach. To be honest with you, I thought he would become a head coach sooner than he is now. But overall, it's going to be a tough loss for the Raptors. It's a good hire for the Bucks. Giannis, of course, had his hands all over this one. I think it makes a lot of sense for the Bucks, to take a guy from the Raptors that you've struggled against in terms of they've been outcoached every single series, every single game against the Raptors. And Griffin as the head assistant, he definitely has a big part in that. And Giannis wanted Griffin aboard. Not sure if he wanted Nurse or not sure if the Bucks ownership just preferred to go with Griffin. But overall, Nick Nurse, even him, he'll get a job, no problem. He'll get a good job too, with a good team. But Adrian Griffin, wish him nothing but the best. I really liked him with the Raptors, and it's tough to see him go, but I think he'll make for a great head coach, and I wish him nothing but the best, and I know he'll have success. But guys, that's all I got in this video. You guys let me know down in the comment section your thoughts on the Raptors losing Adrian Griffin to the Milwaukee Bucks, as he will become their head coach. All the best to him, and wish him nothing but success over in Milwaukee. That's all I got in this video. You guys let me know that good stuff down in the comment section. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe if you guys new. See you guys on the next video, and as always, let's go Raptors.